Good evening. That sound signals it is midnight, Greenwich Mean Time, and you are tuned to Madame Wu's Mystery Theater. I am Holly Graham, and I thank you for joining us this evening, dear listeners. I would like to introduce to you my lovely cohorts, the dashing Roderick, the incorrigible Damien, and the gleefully menacing Carl of Queensbridge. As you may know, dear listeners, this is our maiden broadcast, and we thank you at home and abroad for tuning in this evening.
We feel it is our obligation to warn you that if you are faint of heart or easily unnerved, you may want to tune to a less intense program.
Just let them listen. Let them check out what Madame Wu sent this week. They won't be sorry. And if it gets too much for them, they can always just sleep with the light on.
Or one open.
Oh, Carl, you're such a cad. Well, gentlemen, shall we get on with it then?
Do get on with it.
Yes, Damien, I believe we shall. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is Madame Wu's Mystery Theater. Tonight we present the tale of the Crimson Coachman. We open our story in the beautiful and luxurious home of Adelaide and Edmund Wadsworth. It is New York City, 1888. The Wadsworths are readying themselves to depart their townhouse for an evening at the theater. As their habit, the couple are bickering as they prepare. Adelaide is a simpering fool of a woman, thin and cold in her manner, her dark hair pulled severely into a tight, unattractive bun at the top of a pointed head. Her husband, Edmund, is a corpulent, loud, obnoxious beast, and the pair are wealthy, dim as dusk, and utter bores.
Adelaide! Blast and down. Where is that woman?
Yes, Edmund. What is it? Must you make such an awful noise all the time? The neighbors will talk. These walls are paper thin, and we are so very closely packed in here next to one another. Why, we're practically on top of one another. If you ask me, this city is becoming unbearable.
Sod the bloody neighbors, Adelaide. And for that matter, sod you. Is this another one of your I want to leave the city tirades followed by a crying jag and scream for your mother? I have had my fill of your demands, Mrs. Wadsworth. You are becoming quite the shrew. Are you so far removed from reality that you have neglected to have Martha call for a carriage? Are you?
Well, no, of course not. I asked her to do it hours ago. Martha! Where's the blasted carriage we ordered? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I ordered the carriage to arrive at promptly 8. I don't know what's holding them up. Let me just have a quick look out in the street. Well, Mum, it's there. The carriage is there. It's been there for quite some time, it looks like. Why, she's right. There it is. Right there. Edmund, your carriage has been there. It's been there the whole time. It's been waiting for ages. You mean to tell me you didn't have the smarts to look out the window and see where it is? You're raging about your carriage. That's rich. Don't you want to tell me something, Edmund?
What is that, Adelaide? What do you want me to tell you? That you are a dim-witted scold and an overbearing annoyance to have around?
Why, no, but you should say you're sorry. You should say you're sorry for doubting me.
Sorry? Martha, bring my overcoat and hat. Sorry, Adelaide, you are to be the sorry one tonight. Now you listen to me, woman. Never, ever play me for the fool in front of the servants in my own home.
No, I won't.
Never.
I won't. Edmund, please let me go. You're hurting my arm. Let me go, Edmund. No, please, let me go.
But of course, dearest, of course. You stay here and look after that arm. I will make my apologies for you to our friends, as I can see you're feeling under the weather. Good night now, dearest. Martha, look after your mistress. She will not be joining us this evening. Give me my coat and hat. Five corners, driver.
Forgive me for asking, sir, but your servant had directed me to take you to the theater on 21st Street. Is this incorrect?
Yes, that is incorrect. 5 corners as I direct, not whatever that insufferable beast of a woman told you.
5 corners, sir. Are you sure? No theaters for fine gentlemen such as yourself, sir. Just whores, drunks, and thieves.
Why are all those beneath me questioning me? I assure you, driver, I am in full control of my faculty. 5 corners, now! And you aren't to address me again.
And so our dutiful driver turns his dark carriage towards the sordid streets of 5 corners, with its brothels and taverns and all manner of nefarious enjoyments. This is where Edmund Wadsworth spends his idle hours away from his family and wife, happily casting aside his health, wealth, and his soul.
We are here, sir. 5 corners. Shall I wait your swift return?
No need. I shall retire here for the evening. I am sure Martha took care of your fee earlier.
She did not, sir. She said you would pay me.
Lazy, stupid woman, probably keeping the money for herself. Fine, here, just take it. Through the window. No, here.
No, sir. I can't take it that way, sir. You must come around by my side.
Good God! What other indignities am I to suffer tonight?
Climb up by me, sir. That's it, by my side. That's it, closer, sir. Let me get a good look at you.
Saints in heaven, man. Your eyes. What is wrong with your eyes? Unhand me! Let me go! Fiend! Release me! Release my arm! Oh my God, your eyes!
Yes, my eyes indeed. I am told they look as if milky clouds have rested in the 2 empty holes of silver blue. But I would not know, for I have not seen since they were plucked out of... by the Almighty. He saw fit to remove my eyes and make as one of his cave-dwelling creatures, black as night, thin as a reed, and blind as a moonless night. But the Lord was kind enough to give me a gift, far greater than any real sight of man. He bestowed me with the second sight. I see people as they truly are. And you, Edmund Wadsworth, you, sir, are a woeful excuse for a man, throwing money after games of chance, beating your wife, whoring, belittling all around you. You are finished on this mortal plane.
No! Unhand me! Villain! No, sir! Sorry, sir! Kind sir! Surely my crimes are no greater than a great many of men in this sullied city.
Perhaps your sins are the simple sins of men. Men can be so cruel and selfish. So yes, maybe your sins are mundane. Save one, sir. One sin worse than all the rest, standing above all other sins, sir. Do you recall a young girl in your service? Sally Cromartie, simple girl, frightened girl. Do you recall this young Rose?
Sally? Yes, I seem to recall. Yes, please let me go.
You didn't let Sally go, did you, Edmund? No, not you, Edmund. You cornered her, threatened her, forced her into your sick servitude until she was ill with your unspeakable ailments. Then, when she was used up, tired and flailing, and with child, I may add, you threw her away, sent her out into the cold night, not a penny to her name, not a warm coat, with nothing but a short, alone, and sick.
Well, I can make it better. I mean, make her better. Take her back. Help her, please.
Too late, all too late. Sally's dead. As dead as your black, dark heart. And now, Edmund, no more pleading. No more bargaining. Join her tortured soul in the nether, my fine gentleman. Look into my eyes, Edmund.
No, let go of my face. Let go of my face!
No, Edmund, open your eyes. Look into my eyes, Edmund. Look into my eyes.
And slowly, ever so slowly, a dreadful milky white ether stretched and flowed from the driver's dead eyes to Edmund's soul, pulling the life essence from the man as he screamed into the night. his body deflating from the loss of his hate and greed and lust, all Edmund's sin and waste pouring into the driver, and in the end, after the driver's hunger had been sated, nothing was left of the poor fellow but his finery and his skin, heaped in a large, sickening pile of viscera on the filthy streets of New York City.
Hey, you, driver, what are you doing there?
Nothing at all, officer. Just waiting for my employee, sir.
Move along if you know what's good for you.
Indeed, sir. To be far from this dreadful place will be good for me.
And so our hero, the driver, moves on through the night, moving on to seek out his next soul to guide to the depths of Hades. And now a word from our sponsor.
Jesse Malone's all-time feel-good elixir for that special friend or relative who needs an attitude adjustment. Loaded with lots of wholesome strychnine, Chesty Malone's old-time feel-good elixir does it every time. All the housewives love it. Here's Mrs. Van Hoek now.
Oh, I use it every day. Just a few drops of my hubby's coffee does the trick every time. Husbands like it too. Just ask Mr. Van Hoek.
I can't wait to add a few drops to my mother-in-law's after dinner tea next time she visits.
Oh, yes.
9 out of 10 husbands and wives agree. Chesty Malone's old-time feel-good elixir does it every time. No promises, guarantees, or refunds. Use at your own risk, kids.
Let's have a warm welcome for musical guest, Hybris. Sit back and enjoy.
my hunger for life.
That's a lovely tune. It's called The Choice I Never Had, and it's by our European friends, Hybris. We thank them for sending that song along that we might share it with you this evening. Well, dear listeners, I'm afraid that concludes the first episode of Madame Wu's Mystery Theatre. We do hope that you will join us once again to hear the conclusion of The Crimson Coachman. I assure you the story has such a wonderful maniacal ending. You're going to love it. So from me, Holly Graham, Damien the Damned, Carl of Queensbridge, and of course Roderick, we wish you a good evening and an even better tomorrow. Good night!